So this is the sixth episode of A Teacher's Journey with your host, Robert Corrier Jr. And I'm here with you today. I'm recording on Wednesday, and as you'll be listening to this on Friday, just wanted to discuss my second week of teaching as we just got back from spring break, and also just discuss how virtual learning now where I am has been extended for about a couple more weeks, at least a couple more weeks. So I'm going to just discuss those and just discuss what's going on and everything that's in my life as a teacher right now. So first thing is just got back this week from spring break. We had last week I had off for spring break, which was pretty nice and relaxing. Now getting to everything going on with teaching, with virtual learning and tutoring. So that's a really it's good. So a little more is getting added to my plate. Just working on some things where I'm working on math lessons and also working with students during morning meeting and helping them out in that area and with reading and writing. Also, so that's good. Right now, we know that everything that's going on, it's pretty good right now. So what everything that's going on is again is something that's really good, and I'm really happy with everything that's going on with everything that's happening. I think again, we're coming back from spring break. Everyone is just getting to the hang of things right now with school, with virtual learning, and just having time to relax. So I think hopefully we all, we can get back and get to work and be able to focus as teachers. So for me, as I'm recording on Wednesday afternoon, it's something that I'm doing right now, relaxing and being able to just to do some stuff. So right now it's really not much like today, like I have a couple more days left and then I have the weekend, so really not much going on right now. So I think everything's pretty good. A lot of times I gotta do my lessons in the morning and then I do my planning afterwards, and then that's it. So the day today was a pretty good day overall, like on Wednesday. So I was able just to do some stuff, and then tomorrow next, like if you listen to this will be Thursday. I got some stuff. There's some reading and writing stuff that I'm going to be doing with the students, and then Friday is a fun Friday, so it's pretty good. Fun Friday is really good, and being able to do that with the students will be really positive for them. And a lot of times the school does Fun Fridays now where I'm at, so that it's something where they just do like an activity where it's like and it's nice, and then they can share it with me during they share it during the afternoon meeting time and everything. And basically I'm just doing some work as well in the morning just to get some things done, and really that's good, and everything's good in that sense. So again, just coming back from spring break, everything, spring break, it's good just to, sometimes you gotta get to the motion of things right now. So right now until the school year ends, we're gonna be working. We're gonna be working until unless the Memorial Day. We'll have Memorial Day off, I believe, and then just keep working until the school year ends. So it's just just working right now, grinding. That's what it is right now, just grinding and just working. So after that, so what I'm going to talk about next is I'm going to talk about what is like to right now with virtual learning. And from where I live, the schools are still going to be closed through at least May 15th. So right now we're still doing virtual learning. All schools are doing virtual learning. As a tutor, I'm doing virtual learning, and it's good. Like I like the virtual learning actually. It's like I'm getting used to it more often. There have been some glitches, some internet lag connections. So at times I can like it'll be like it will sign off for no apparent reason, but you kind of just I just work through it, just log back in, and then just continue the lessons. A lot I've been fortunate where I have students that are very patient, so I'm very lucky in that sense where I'm not stressing out so much about like everything that's going on. Students are really focused and they really know it, and they're really helpful and really understanding, so I do appreciate that. So I think for me, again, with what's going on here, it's just being able to do some stuff with students and making sure that the virtual learning is going to be helpful for them. I'm not, I'm trying to trying some new things, but I'm not trying to give them too much where it's overwhelming for them because there's a lot of new things that are going on. Even for me, I feel like there's a lot of new things, just a lot of new things, and where I'm learning new stuff every day, learning how to do this, how to do that. It's like it's just different. It's just but I think it's different for everyone now with virtual learning and how to do it. I don't have I know I'm not going to be an expert at the end of all this. I mean, I feel like I'm going to be one of those. I'm talking when I'm talking. I'm not going to be. I'm it's going to be something where I'm going to be. So I can say that I came in towards the end of the year, not only during when the teacher left, but also during coronavirus, where everyone was doing virtual learning. I mean, it's something where I'm just right now. I'm just learning through all this. This is just a learning process for me. It's something where I'm working through it and I'm doing what I can. I feel like overall, I could say I can say I'm doing a good job. But again, it's always just I don't want to be too judgmental on myself right now, be too harsh on myself because it's just something where it's not worth it because there's just so much going on right now with everything and with the coronavirus, with what is happening with everything, and how long are we going to stay? How long is schools going to be closed? I don't know. So it's hard for me to predict that. And what I'm doing right now, I'm working with students right now on a day-to-day basis, answering questions when they come, and really just doing what I can to support the students during this time. And that's something I think as a teacher, it's all I can do. I mean, help them, support them if they have questions, just to let me know, and really work with them. And that's something I try to do to the best of my ability every day. So again, with virtual, I mean, I think with virtual learning, it's something where everyone is still. I think right now it seems like everyone still is doing a good job with it. Everyone's starting to get the hang of it, starting to really being able to use it where they're getting used to it on a day-to-day basis to log on to communicate and be on the Zoom meetings with the teachers and everything. So I think it's something where I'm doing a good job on it, and I really don't. I'm I'm learning through this. This is something that I mean, this is going to take me until the end of the year to learn all about all this. Realistically, it's not going to just be something where it happens overnight. I can't tell you that it's going to be like, yeah, it's just going to happen overnight, and we're going to be able to do everything and do everything perfectly first time every time. It's just not going to happen. I think again, I just have to be patient with myself and really just make sure that I'm not being so harsh on myself and being like not being so anxious where I'm kind of just where I could be where I'm so anxious enough where I'm just getting myself really worried and upset for no apparent reason. I think again, it's just something where hopefully while I'm working on this, it's something I really enjoy and making sure that I'm learning as well and helping the students out to the best that I can. I think I want to and I think that's something I'm doing right now pretty well. I mean, it's something where I'm learning. I think, I mean, when coming in towards the end of the year, I'm replacing another teacher. It's something that's going to be a learning process throughout the year. I mean, it's going to be a learning process till the end of the school year. It's not going to just be something where it's going to happen instantly and everything's going to be kumbaya. But I think overall it's pretty good. Students are really good. I really enjoy working with students. And I think, again, it's just something where with this extended learning, with virtual learning, it's something where it helps a lot because I can see the students, they can see me, we can have a conversation back and forth, and then I can teach them lessons as well as like if we were in the classroom. So I think virtual learning itself is working. I like doing it because even as a tutor, I work for a learning center where I tutor students through same thing where it's all virtual learning. I go online and then go online. And I teach them. I work with them on various topics that they need to work on, and I feel that virtual learning again is working with these students as well. I think it's something where students are really benefiting from it, and I feel like with the tutoring it's good because it's more of a one to one. It's all one on one basis. And I feel that that's really helpful, especially with the not just with the younger kids, but also with the older kids. And I feel that's something that it benefits everyone having these types of tutoring sessions. And I think down the road, whenever we get back from this coronavirus, when this ends, I can see where students might request to do an online tutoring session instead of coming and then instead or an doing something online instead of going to meet with someone face to face, whether it's through a learning center or even teachers that tutor kids privately. I could see parents and family members of kids that may request to do an online session. And I think that's something where I could see that working going forward. I mean, I think that's going to be going forward for everyone, in my opinion. I think again, it's something where schools. I think I could see that where everything's going to be online, where it could be something as a snow, like if it's a snow day for whatever reason, the school has to close. Oh, okay, we just do virtual learning. We can just, everyone can get online at a certain time. Here's the link. You can get online for morning meeting, homeroom, and then you can get online just for a little bit to do a lesson and be able to talk to them just like if you're in the classroom, and it could still count as a day of school, or you're just doing some extra work with them. So it really just depends. I mean, I think again, the one thing I think I have to make sure again is just being patient being patient in this process. Really, just making sure that we're not being so harsh on I'm not again. I don't want to be. I'm not being too harsh on myself, and that's something I want to make sure. Again, I'm not being too harsh on myself and being someone that is going to expect my expectations are going to be so high where it's not going to be met. I think I have to make sure I'm giving realistic expectations during this process. I think this process is just different for everyone. I mean, there's people that have been teaching for longer than I've been around on this planet, and they have to learn about virtual learning too. And everyone's learning this process, how to do this and how to teach through it. And it's something where people can work and be able to do a good job on it. And I think as time goes on, I think as we all transition, I think we can do a good job at this. And I feel that myself as a teacher do a good job because I know who I am as a teacher. I know that I can do a good job and I'll put the work into it and learn from my mistakes. So I think that's all I can do. Because I am gonna make mistakes. I mean, I don't think this is not gonna be a perfect process. I mean, this is gonna be ups and downs and just dealing with stuff, learning new things, and trying to figure things out to make things better. That's what I always wanted to do. That's what I want to do as a teacher. Just try is to make things better because it's something that I enjoy. I enjoy teaching. And I think again, I get nervous at times and get anxiety because I want to make things better and I want to make sure I'm doing a good job and just also want to make sure I'm good enough. So I think that's something for me. It's something I'm working towards. So um, again, everything is pretty good right now going forward. And again, right now I'm recording this on Wednesday, so when you hear this on Friday, again, it'll be a Friday, so you definitely can get some, definitely talk. If you have questions about anything, definitely you can contact me on Instagram. I think my it's Robert Correa Jr. It's on Instagram, LinkedIn. You can search me on LinkedIn and also on Twitter, and I'm available on those platforms. If you have questions about anything that's going on with virtual learning, again, this is going to be a short podcast than usual, but again, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. So making sure I'm giving you a good quality podcast. Again, if you want to support, the link will be on the description page where you can click on the link. It'll be under I think it's like Robert Corey Jr. and it'll be support, and it'll be in the description part, so you can just click on it. And then if you want to donate any type of money, you can. It's up to you. Whatever you want to contribute, you can. It's entirely up to you, just to help with the show and everything. So again, everything is going pretty well, and I really appreciate your time and listening. And again, I hope to see you. Hope to thank you for listening, and I'll see you next. I'll see you next time. All right, take care. Bye bye.